Good evening. This is Evening News on Remote TV. I am Annie Baba Bekeloloa. On national news, the governor of Ekiti State, Kayode Fayemi, has said that those calling for secession are doing so out of frustration. He said this amid calls by some quarters for the breakaway of the southwest region from Nigeria and the establishment of Yoruba Nation. Speaking on Tuesday, Fayemi said such agitation is expected when there are strays and laxity in society. The governor said, frankly, when you have strays and laxity in society, you are bound to find a whole range of responses, some rational, some irrational, some that speak to the fears of the people, some opportunistic and harebrained. There's no question that some of the reactions we've seen will fall into all of those categories. He expressed optimism that the country will triumph and survive the challenges it is currently faced with. He said that the time has come for the devolution of power and that the country needs to adopt other measures of managing its diversity. Still on national news, a self-acclaimed foreign exchange trader, Nampan Janiyang, has been remanded by the Lagos State High Court for allegedly defrauding investors $70,449,000 and $6,300. It was gathered that Janiyang collected the said sums from one Valerio Colli and other investors on the pretext of helping them to incorporate a company and invest the money in forex. Janiyang was arraigned on 4 counts bordering on stealing and obtaining by false pretenses before Justice O.O. Abike Fadikpe. He pleaded not guilty to the charges. Following his plea, the prosecuting counsel, Ayanfe Ogunshino, asked the court for a trial date and urged it to remand the defendants in custody. The defense counsel, Cyril Hebe, informed the court of the bail application filed on behalf of his client. Justice Abike Fadikpe adjourned the matter till March 29, 2021 for the hearing of the bail application and ordered that the defendants be remanded in any of the correctional centers in the state. On international news, Chad were disqualified from 2021 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying Monday, the Confederation of African Football said in a statement. The move by the Cairo-based organization follows the unexplained dissolution of the Chadian National Football Federation by the Sports Ministry in the Central African country. Chad were already bottom of qualifying Group A. Namibia and Mali, who were scheduled to play Chad this week in the last 2 match days ahead of the tournament in Cameroon next January, were awarded 3-0 victories. Mali have already secured the place at the 24-nation final, while Guinea are 2 points ahead of Namibia on the contest for the other place. Guinea hosts Mali in Conakry on Wednesday, and the victory will ensure a top 2 finish, while any other result would keep alive Namibia's hopes. The suspension of Chad will not affect 2022 World Cup qualifying in Africa, as they have already been eliminated. On sports news, Worthington, who won 8 England Cups and scored twice for the national team, began his career at Huddersfield Town. He went on to make more than 200 appearances for Leicester City and played for clubs including Bolton, Birmingham City, Southampton, Leeds United and Sunderland. He also had a spell as player-manager of Tranmere Rovers. Former Leicester striker and BBC Match of the Day presenter Gary Lineker paid tribute, tweeting, "Profoundly saddened to hear that Frank Worthington has died. He was my boyhood hero when he was at LCFC. A beautiful footballer, a maverick and a wonderful character who was so kind to these young apprentices when he joined the club. R.I.P. Frank Elvis." Worthington was known as much for his flamboyant antics off the pitch as it was for the maverick talent on it. He played in 22 consecutive Football League seasons from 1966 to 1987, scoring 266 goals in 882 appearances in all competitions. In 14 of those campaigns, he played in the top division, notching 150 goals in 466 matches, and won the Golden Boot Award playing for Bolton in 1978 to 1979 as the leading scorer ahead of Liverpool's Kenny Dalglish and Arsenal's Frank Stapleton. On entertainment news, one of Nollywood's sexiest actresses, Moyola Wow, has denied having an affair with President Yahya Jammeh of Gambia. Recently, the town was agog with the news that the hourglass-shaped actress visited the Gambian president in company of her best friend and colleague, Mimi Orijekwe. What gave fillip to the story was the fact that Moyola Wow and Mimi Orijekwe have been frequenting Gambia for a while and have also started a picture series on Instagram with the hashtag Gambia Diary. However, when Inside Nollywood contacted Moyo Lawal over the allegation, the petite but curvy diva laughed it over. Though she admitted that she has been visiting Gambia of recent, it was for different reasons entirely and not to romance the president. Please, spare me useless bloggers' rumors. If people could say I have had a butt surgery, they can say anything. Nadem Sabi, I was in Gambia recently, but it was a business trip, she asserted. That is all we have for evening news on Remo TV. You can follow us on every of our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube as Official Remo TV. You can also check us out on our website at www.remotv.com.ng. I remain Anibaba Bekelolua. Good night.